Welcome back to the Sports Wrap, everyone. I'm Craig Loper, and for the second night in a row, we are live at Norfolk Scope ahead of some ECHL playoff action between the Norfolk Admirals and the Trois-Rivieres Lions. Now, Norfolk down in this series 2-1 after last night's 4-1 loss here at home. I want to bring in the voice of the Admirals now, Weston DeWitt, Director of Broadcasting. You're around this team. You know this team inside and out. Weston, what happened last night where it wasn't the result Norfolk needed?
Well, you know, there's just nights where sometimes puck bounces don't go your way, and it was just one of those nights for the Admirals. You know, I think all in all, they came ready to play. They did, but Trois-Rivieres was just one step ahead, and knowing Jeff Carr and the coaching staff, they drilled into the film overnight and this morning, and I know they're ready to go tonight.
Now, in terms of tonight, how does this team bounce back and make sure they get a win?
Yeah, the first thing that Jeff Carr told me this morning was resiliency is the first thing. Control your emotions. It's going to be an intense game tonight. It always is when the Lions and the Admirals meet here in downtown Norfolk, and there's extra stakes involved, obviously, with the playoffs going on, but you got Thomas Milic back in between the 4x6, really being the rock for the Norfolk Admirals in the crease. Tonight's going to be an exciting night for sure.
Yeah, you mentioned it. You brought it up. Milic was the X factor. You expected him to be in a racer tonight, and they need it.
Yes, absolutely. Craig, he allowed just 5 goals in 4 games against the Wheeling Nailers and to start in the first game against the Trois-Rivieres Lions. So this guy is the undoubted leader of this team. Chesapeake native Brandon Osmondson talked to the media after the game saying, you know what, we're going to be ready to go. There's over 6,000 people here in downtown Norfolk tonight. It's going to be awesome.
And then, Weston, there was some physicality at the end of the game last night. Yeah. Do you think Jeff Carr uses that as a little extra fuel to get these guys emotionally turned up for this one?
No doubt. I mean, it's always physical when these two teams meet, Craig, and last year it was as intense as it got. Now it's been ratcheted up to 10 because of last night and the result. Knowing that this crowd is going to be amped up and ready to go, these boys behind me, they're ready to rock and roll.
Okay, Weston, thank you for your time. He's got a radio call to be on in about 10 minutes. We'll see him later tonight. As he said, 6,500 is the number we've been told expected here at Norfolk Scope tonight. It should be a good crowd. Get down here and support this team if you can. Game 4 of the ECHL playoffs. Puck drops at 7:05. We'll have highlights tonight on Wavy News 10 at 11. Be sure and check that out. Reporting live at Scope, I'm Craig Loper. Back to you in the studio.